Good morning everyone, my name is Alex Dodds. Welcome to episode 17 of Dodds Diaries. Today is, hang on a minute. Got an east course going to Cross already. Anyway, today is Tuesday the 24th of December, Christmas Eve. Yay, I love it. Comes around quickly once every year. Tomorrow it's Christmas Day. Yay! Anyway, today I'm going out to do my Christmas video, but first, let me tell you a story. Now so far, the last few years, I've been doing these Christmas specials on Christmas Eve, and I've had no trouble. Not to do with staff or anything, but with the weather. Now last year when I went to Doncaster, we did have problems with rain and that. It was causing flooding. Today though, it's the wind and the rain that's the problem. You can probably hear it, it is actually a bit windy. Hopefully it'll not be bad where I'm going, because today I'm going to Carlisle on the West Coast main line to do my Christmas video. 7:38 in the morning, we'll get the 0749 up to Newcastle, which is a Northern Rail pacer, and then we're on the, I think it's 0820 something from Newcastle to Carlisle. We get there just before 10, and coming back we leave no later than 15:29, and then we get the train from Newcastle back up to here. Of course, with this being Christmas Eve, time is absolute at the essence, and I do not want to get stranded. Thankfully, there's problems on the Tyne Valley Line. I do have a backup route, the Arriva 685 bus route. So anyway, let's enjoy today. This is the 0742 to Manchester Airport that's coming in. 185 140 is doing that journey. Our train that was 7:49 to Newcastle. 142, 142, 417, and it's a refurbished pacer as well. Over the King Edward Bridge into Newcastle. It's a Tyne Valley Metro train going across the bridge. That's an HST. Newcastle, and the train we're just getting to here is also the train we're getting to Carlisle, the 0824 service. Just here. A piece of bus, for God's sakes. Now, over at Carlisle today, I'm going to be sightseeing around the city centre. Now, I did feature Carlisle station in my very first video diary when I came back from Blackpool, but I haven't done a video for the city itself, so that's where I'm going today. So I'll be looking around the city, and then from about 12 or 1 o'clock and onwards we'll be in the station. Now, as you know, Carlisle station is a popular station for rail enthusiasts. It's one of my favourites as well, and usually there's a lot of freight trains as well. Hopefully, even though today is Christmas Eve, hopefully there'll still be loads of freight trains that'll go through today. Got the Grand Central HST coming through Newcastle. That's making its way from Heaton Depot to Sunderland. We'll do a service from Sunderland to London King's Cross via the Durham coastline. Join the East Coast Main Line, North Allerton. Metrocentre. This place is going to be jam-packed all day. Always getting last minute Christmas shopping. Buses over there, we've got lots of right clips over there. Got a Scania Omni-City concert coming in. There's a right Gemini 2 over there as well. It's the Yellow Mall, the Odeon is there. It's where Metroland used to be. That is where I do a lot of my Christmas shopping. Biggest shopping centre in Europe. Well over halfway on the Tyne Valley Line. It's now 9:04. The sun's coming up. Well, it's up now. Not far from the next station, which is Hayden Bridge. Now, so far there's no problems on the journey, but I've heard when we get to Weatherall, there's a speed restriction of 50 miles per hour, and that river, the River Tyne there, looks quite high. I really hope that does lower down a bit, otherwise the line will be blocked. Right, here I am at Carlisle station. It's now 10 o'clock. It is really, really windy here. Hopefully it's not going to be bad when I go home, no later than 3:30. Now I'm going to be sightseeing around the city first and we'll be back at the station later. That's a Virgin Pendolino going to London Euston. I think there are problems on the West Coast Main Line. Yesterday, the day before this was filmed, the whole South Coast was absolutely battered by a storm of wind and rain. Event services out of Euston station were disrupted because there was a power failure in Watford. See also behind our class 185 Transpennine down there, and there's the pacer, what I got, and there's also a 185 in platform 5 as well, just something I haven't seen before. No, I hope it gets warm. It's really, really windy. You can probably hear it. Just to show you, there is disruption on the West Coast Main Line. Down there, there's a bus replacement service just outside the station. Now on English Street. It's the main shopping street in the city. Quick bit of bus spotting. Got a few Dennis darts. Looks like there's an ALX 200 that's up there. There's another Dennis dart on the right. It's operated by Stagecoach in Carlisle. It's just started raining and it's very cold. The front here is Carlisle Castle. Last time I went in there was 10 years ago. Well, on this road, the road passes over the West Coast Main Line. Just over here is the West Coast Main Line. I think over there, I think it still is, or it used to be, a brewery. It's Hailstorms now. Time is now 5 to 11. Bus there. I don't know what it is actually. Another place to visit during the better weather, I must say. Vince Park is just down that road. Over there, the river is quite high. There is Cumbria. So this weather is absolute awkward. It's hailstones now. Here's something I've been waiting for. Blue skies. Fantastic. view at the north end of the station. We've got a Virgin Pendolino just departing, going to Glasgow Central, I think. Somewhere in the city is Border Television. Not sure if that's over there. They made the game show Mr. and Mrs. over here. We're at the station and here's a Virgin Trains Voyager parked in platform 8. Bombardier livery on it. The Voyager parked in platform 8, something I've not seen before. Right, here I am back at the station. It's now 12:22. I'm going to stay here for about 2 hours. Well, I might go home at 14 something rather than 15 something, depends on what the weather's like. Right, in the meantime, so we're on the West Coast Main Line. Train services northbound, you get trains to Glasgow, Edinburgh, and also Glasgow via Dumfries. Heading south, you get trains across to London Euston and Birmingham New Street. The other branch lines, you get trains to Barrow and Furness via Whitehaven, the Cumbrian coastline. Although on a day like this, I wouldn't fancy going along that line because it'd be too windy and the waves will be up and up and up and down, just like that, and rocking around if you went on a boat. Right, and you also get trains to Leeds via Settle. Now that's a lovely line, the Settle and Carlisle line. I would definitely want to do that another year, hopefully next year, maybe in the better weather than today, I must say. And of course you get trains to Newcastle every hour, and you also get the odd train to Middlesbrough. So here, standing in platform 5 is a Class 156 Northern Rail that will operate the next service to Newcastle, and in front of it is actually Transpennine 185 from earlier on. Trains from the right are all usually for Newcastle bound, and trains on platform 6, the right hand side, are for the Sutherland Carlisle line. Now, I don't know how many trains we're going to get today because there's quite a bit of disruption on the West Coast Main Line. A lot of the trains from London are actually delayed because of the strong winds and the bad rain as well. Yesterday, the day before I made this video, was much worse than what it is today, I must say. Comes a Virgin Pendolino. I believe it's late running. Well, this is interesting. We have, instead of a Pendolino, we've got a double set Voyager operating a service to London Euston. sit rep. It's now 13:38. We'll be getting the 36 by Newcastle because the weather today is short and I do not want to take a risk stating that I went into event stranded. Thankfully, that train from Denmark to 4036 will be a ScotRail service, 156. There's not been that many trains actually today. Some are cancelled because of the bad weather. I've actually got a 158 coming in down there, and so hopefully, as I said, there'll be no problems when I go back later on. You know, I prefer it if 158s are on the Tyne Valley Line, not the Southern Carlisle line. Thankfully, so that I know what's going on the railways, I do have a few sources to help us. I have my trusty phone, so I can keep an eye on the status updates on the internet. Well, the railway status update actually, and of course I have my trusty friend, Mr. Ring himself, Jake Neal. Sadly, he couldn't be with us today. He was going to turn up, but due to weather commitment, due to the weather problems. Well, I'm not surprised because the weather is even worse in the western area than here. But if you're watching, hello Jade, Merry Christmas to you. Hope to see you again next year. Class 156 arriving off the Cumbrian coastline, which is the line to the right. We head, and there's a 156 coming in from the left, from Newcastle. Across the line straight onwards is the West Coast Mill. Once again, we have here the rate of first Great Western Mark III carriages. Someone has actually told me that they're making their way up to Kilmarnock to be refurbished. Quite a long way from home, actually. It's the local on the front, Corliss Rail Freight 56105. Parked in platform 8. That arrived from Edinburgh Waverley earlier on. It's now just about 2:30. We'll get the next train back to Newcastle, which is the 14:36 service. And then when I get to there, I'll just hit the next one from Newcastle straight back to Chester Street. Here's our train, stays back to Newcastle. One 56433.
这个 please. Thank you. Thank you.
Just coming towards Prudhoe. Right alongside the Tyne here. Time's now 15:33. This particular section's a speed limit. So yeah, this line still uses the old signals, the old style. Conductor said, next stop, Prudhoe. To the Metrocentre. Definitely be a lot of people in there doing last minute Christmas shopping. See if we can spot any buses on the approach. over here is the retail part. There's a right Eclipse, the Highwayman branded. Down there, the Blade and Races route, 2 stagecoach buses.
Newcastle station, and Newcastle is just 2 minutes off after the over to Preston Way to the train. Newcastle station will be ready.
Just behind us. That'll operate 1615 Manchester service.
You know it's gonna be something. I'll go home and like tell my dad.
Yeah, stop. Yeah. I think it's a good place to always have.
Loads of my friends in the south that have had to work. Their parents have to come and drive down to get them because they can't get my train.
This is my special one. Did they buy it?
I don't know, they probably will get a refund.
And I can take away.
I don't know actually.
That's why
I didn't ask them the details. It's just my friend was just saying, asked me if I was going when I was going back up north. I said I was going north because she was stranded in Reading. Because that's where she works. She works from home. No,
This
that's
train
overhead.
is from Manchester Airport and will be calling at Chester Street, Durham, Darlington, Northampton, York, Leeds, Tuesday, Manchester Piccadilly and Manchester Airport.
Brush around.
We will shortly be arriving at Chester Street. If you're leaving the train, please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you.
Oh, like that lady on the way back. Oh, yeah, that was the lady freaked out with her teacher. She was an idiot.
There used to be a lot of
Do you think if we could tell that she was swearing?
I don't think she was swearing, no.
Huh?
I don't think she was swearing, no. I just think she was very upset.
Mum, what would you do? Would you be...
I let the dairy in my house because it's too cold to do so out here. Right, hello everyone. Home for Crimbo now. Time is now 5:25. So since I got off at the station, I just went down Chester Street and did a few other things. So what to do? It's been a good day. It's been very cold, very windy. It's actually still windy outside where I am now. We started this morning at Chester Street, got the train to Newcastle, then Newcastle straight over to Carlisle. In Carlisle we sightseed around the city centre. Definitely go back again next year. I usually go every year. Probably go back when the warm weather. I don't know, man, it's off Fortress. Hold on the tick actually, it's too actually no, I thought I was in Soft Forts for the moment there. Yeah, so I went up sightseeing around the city centre and then we went into the station and did our train spotting. Was going to stay till 3:30, but the weather was just pretty much a joke. I mean, there was rain, hailstones, bad gusts of wind as well, like 50 mile per hour, probably the same mile per hour that's going on outside now. And there was a lot of trains that were cancelled as well. There were delays because of problems on the West Coast main line. So obviously I just left at 2:30. But at least the good thing is I did get some freight trains as well, including that I got that Carlisle 56 at the front with the first Great Western Mark III carriages. They were going up to Kilmarnock to be refurbished. So then we just got the train from Carlisle back to Newcastle, and then the Transpennine from Newcastle back to Chester Street. On the Transpennine we had a very, very fantastic conductor. As soon as we left, he put on Driving Home for Christmas for a bit over the PA. And then, I got home. Basically, brilliant conductor he was. Well, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Follow me on Twitter, AlexDodds4. The link is on your bottom left. Well, actually, bottom left, yes. My next video diary will be in the new year. If I don't see you between now and New Year's Eve, my next video diary will be on 4th of January 2014, and I'll be going down to London. Yes, I take on the capital in 2014, and then another diary coming up in 2014, Nottingham, on the 25th of January. Just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. This video will be uploaded after Boxing Day. Hopefully I can get it uploaded. Have a safe and relaxing Christmas, and I'll see you in 2014 for Series 8 of my videos, and also a new year of Dodds Diaries. Good night.